Good morning guys, it's Silverwolf here and I've got another nostalgic toy video for you. Unfortunately the tripods I had weren't really the right sort of height for this one. I've got one that's too short and one that's too tall, so I'm just holding the camera. So this is the Pet Mansion Playland. It was Pound Puppies and it was made by Galoob toys, and the date of this one is, it's a 90s toy, 1999, so it's one of the last sort of 90s toys. As you can see. Now, Pound Puppies was originally owned by Hornby, which I believe was a British, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was a British company, back in 1984, and Hornby went defunct, I think, or at least they lost the rights to Pound Puppies, so Galoob Toys bought them. Galoob is an American company, and they released a load of playsets for Pound Puppies. I have a couple of them. You saw some in a previous video that I did. So this is the Pet Mansion Playland, and the reason that I'm filming it on the floor is because it's bigger than it looks. So this one came with 6 little Pound Pets, which I feel was not actually enough. It should have come with 10 or 20, because it is quite big and they do tend to get lost inside when you play with it. So basically it transforms from a Pound Playland to a pretty pet mansion when you pull the lever. Playset instantly transforms. So there's not really much else on the box to show you. Little various bits and pieces that the playset does, hidden things. You will not believe how long it took me to find this one. Yeah, I had this for years, and I only just discovered that. I should have read the box, but never mind. So on the back of it, it just shows you a diagram of it and all the bits and pieces to go with it. So it tells you a bit about it here. Feel free to pause it if you wish. And then all the little features that you can do in the Pet Mansion. And it changes back and forth as well. And that's the pound. So enough of the box, let's have a look at the playset. Now this is the playset, and like I said, it doesn't look very big, but it does become bigger. It's got various little sort of like bits and pieces. There's like a little fenced in place where you can put the puppies and kittens. This here, the door's open, and it's actually you can use that to store the puppies and kittens, and I'd put them in there to keep them at the bottom, to keep them safe. And there's more little enclosures for them there, and it says Magic Pound there. That's a bit out, actually, to be honest. That's a little bit, it sounds almost like it's a bootleg, but it's not. This is an official set, so Magic Pound just does sound a little bit like a bootleg. And then round here we've got a little slide and a tyre that they can play on. And finally, on this version of the set, you can actually pull this down like this, and you've got a tiny little veterinary hospital in there for if the Pound pets need, you know, their injuries sorting out. It's got like a little operating table there and a few bits and pieces inside as well. So that's that. There isn't very much to see on this particular side of the set. There is more to see if you do this, and it all flips open like that. It also all flips closed as well by just pulling that lever there. So we've got a much bigger playset, and this is why I didn't put it on the table, because it is huge. I'll turn it around this way because it's a bit easier to fit it all on the screen. So we've got, let's start at the bottom, we've got a little place here with a piano where they can play. Randomly this opens up. I'm not sure why. Maybe you can store something in there. There's not very much room, but yeah, that's a bit random. Some steps leading down to it, and there's a little garden area there. You've got a little table and some chairs, which is the dining room, and there's the kitchen there. These little cupboards open, so you can put things inside. The top ones don't open. There's a little sink there and a stove and a little window. There's another little sort of gardeny place there. And they've been preparing some food, as you can see. There's fish for the cats and a steak for the dogs there. And then if we go up here, we've got the bedroom. Is it a bedroom? No, it's a bathroom, sorry. We've got a bathroom, and it's got a little mirror in there and a little bath, which is quite neat. And you've got a long staircase leading up to this room, which would probably be known as the master bedroom. And over here you've got like a little relaxation room. It's got a chaise lounge there and a little telephone for the pampered pets if they want to give their friends a call. And there's a barbecue place there with a little sort of lilo bed there, and it says dark dog tan on that, which is sunscreen, and a little grill there. Some steps leading into oblivion. And you've also got some more steps leading up here as well, and a little place for the cats probably to sit. Right, so I believe it's this part of the playset that actually flips over. Yeah, there we go. That's the part that it took me so long to actually realise that was there. You can flip it over and it becomes like a gaming room for the dogs and cats. They've got a little video game console and some games and stuff. So the bathroom also doubles as a gaming room. And then flips back again. But like I said, I had no idea that was there for the longest time. I felt so silly. And down here you've got a little fireplace, and they can sit on there. It says cat nap on that one. And so the pets that you get with it are these ones. Let's put them down so you can get a closer view of them. I believe there is 3 dogs and 3 cats. Which makes sense, really. There's the other dog. So those are little pets that come with it. But I felt that wasn't enough, so I went round looking for other pets that were similar sizes, and I found these ones. These are Littlest Pet Shop pets, and they are a bit bigger, but they do still fit in the play set. See, and you can put them on the bed up there. So I just I needed more, really. There wasn't really enough. So that was the closest I could get to the original size pets that still fitted on the play set. So the bodies are pretty much the same size, as you can see there. It's just they've got massive heads. But there you go. Let's put them in the chair. So that's the Pound Puppies Super Pound Playground. Or whatever it's called. Mansion Playland, sorry. Mansion Playland. I do actually have the Super Pound Playground. It's a van that opens up to be like a city, which I can show you in another video. So yeah, the Pet Mansion Playland was pretty good, and I liked how it transformed. I thought that was pretty clever. That was more unusual. And like I said, one of the last toys to come out of the 90s. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick tour of this playset, and I'll see you in the next video for more. Oh, and if you want to see more, don't forget to click the boxes that come up below, and you can see some of the other Retros 90 toys that I have reviewed and shown. So this is Silver signing off.